all this overhead with all these big expensive showrooms that have funnel people in, right, and all these extra samples. What we do is we said, let's cut the brick and mortar and let's bring the showroom to the customer. And back in the early 2000s, and this is the home improvement was kind of taking off, and this is kind of a big thing back in the day, guys. So basically what you tell the customer here is just a little backstory of the company. So we were founded in 2007. We're one of the first companies to bring the showroom to the customer, and that saves them the overhead cost. And we are one of the biggest companies here in Atlanta. It's awesome. Like we're a pretty big name. And across the country, we employ over 900 people. That's in marketing, call center, logistics, install, operations, the whole 9 yards. So everything is under one roof, under 50 floor. So when people actually call 50 floor, they're calling 50 floor. Okay? Which is kind of a good thing, because we all keep everything streamlined for everybody. And this page here, I want you guys to outline to the customer the expectations. Now, this page here, guys, is going to really, really, really set you apart from the competition. This is the most professional page we have. This page, probably the most important. It's going to highlight everything that the customer expects of us from doing business with us from start to finish. And that's a transition. So, I'll log in. So guys, I want to kind of give you an outline of what you can expect with 50 Floor for our entire process from start to finish. And the first thing that we're going to do, what we actually did, is on-site evaluation. So we come to your house, we go look at the area that we're looking to get completed. We look at, remember we saw the mold on the floor, and your floor joists were kind of breaking apart there. I mean, your floating floor is breaking apart there. You have a nail pop over there by the steps. We take a look at all that because we wanted to make sure that we see what's going on with your house, and I'm going to address them for you. And if you notice too what we were doing right after we did that, we measured everything to a T. We got laser precision measurements. And the reason we want to do that is because we want our cuts in the floor to be precisely measured to what you have here dimensional-wise, because we want to give you that luxury fit and finish. Okay? And I mean, the reason we do that too is because, I mean, when you're spending thousands of dollars on something, you want to get thousands of dollars worth of value, right? Right? And we can offer that and do that ability because we have great install crews, guys. We have expert installation crews. Seriously. We in-house train them, factory certified. We give them everything they need material-wise for the project. There's pretty much, I mean, we can do pretty much everything. So if the customer has a question, can we do it? Most likely it's yes. And we're so confident in our installation process, we actually back everything up with a completion certificate program too. So this is industry leading. Excuse me. We have different stages in the process that we check off boxes with the customer to make sure that everything as outlined and agreed per our contract that we do. We want to put all the risk on us to make sure we do the job that we said we're going to do for you as a homeowner. Okay? And you guys do not have to sign off on that job until we satisfy every end of the contract that we have to upload. So again, we want to put the risk on us, not you guys. And speaking of actually payment, we have a bazillion ways for people to afford to get this done because we have specialized financing, cash check, credit card. Unfortunately though, we don't take Bitcoin. We will though, maybe, I don't really understand how Bitcoin works. So if you guys can enlighten me. And seriously, I don't know.
It's fake to me.
I don't know anybody that really takes it for like some stuff like this.
I mean, but it's like the people that do have it, it's just like a lot of money invested into it. It's like people like a little bit of it.
Yeah. It's more of a joke with the customer because a lot of customers like to interact with it. So I throw it in there for you. But we want to make the flooring, we want to make our flooring affordable so almost everybody can get the floor of their dreams done. Okay? And we back up our flooring with the absolute best warranties in the industry. So our products, our hard surfaces, we have a lifetime warranty on the product. So anything happens to it, you have a fix. But it's something that separates us completely in the industry. No one else does this out there in the entire country. We give you a lifetime of the house, 100% labor warranty. So if we mess up your job, if it's not installed precisely and there's an issue arising from your installation due to us, we will come out and fix it for free. And that's unlimited times. And we actually, guys, we have a couple more warranties too. We have a multi-plank guarantee as well. So if there's any gaps exceeding 3 millimeters, we take care of it life of the house. And we have something really cool that no one else has. We have a love your floors guarantee. What's that mean? So basically, if you're sitting there 6 months from now, a year from now, even 4 weeks from now, if you're sitting there and saying, I hate this floor, I want a new color. This is not what I was expecting. You can call us back, and we will refund you 50% of your purchase price for that floor and credit it towards the next floor with us, and we will switch it out. So and that, by the way, you can use that unlimited times. We want you to be extremely satisfied and put all the risk on us that we are willing to eat a big portion of your cost for you this floor. Who's going to do it? Who does that?
So how long is that for?
Life House. As long as you
So,
want.
10 years go by and they want new carpet, they can say, we don't like this color.
Yep, and they don't like it. We have a love your floors guarantee. We'll come and replace it. We'll refund them 50% of the purchase price, put it towards the new floor.
Okay.
And what's even better after that is we have a service center hotline. You can call us 7 days a week. We'll get to you. In-house service department will come out and fix any issues or address any issues that you ever have with your floors that may potentially arise.
Do we charge trip fees or anything
Nope.
like that?
And we are the fastest growing home improvement company in the entire country. We're literally opening up 5 to 10 offices next year, which is insane. And we have 17 locations right now, corporate being here in Atlanta. But the reason why we're going so fast and so much is because so many people are calling us, guys, like you guys, right? And the reason people are calling us is because we are backed by a lot of big-time accredited businesses. So we have an A+ Gold Star rating with the Better Business Bureau. We're #1 on Angie's List, Home Advisor, and Trustpilot. And the thing about those guys, those review sites, is we have their super service award on Angie's List. Now, you guys are going to Angie's List now, or you are? Okay. So to get their super service award, you need to get a 95% or greater in select categories: professionalism, pricing, product quality, install, responsiveness, right? Service. Now, I don't know about you guys. Think way back to where we were in school. How hard is it to get 95% on every single test or better? It's very hard, right? So, and today's day and age, when everyone complains about everything, right? It's even harder for home improvement companies to get that done. But we put a lot of our energy and effort to making sure our quality and service that we provide you guys is state of the art and top notch. Okay? And if you look at Google, Yelp, we have a 4.8 or 4.9+ star review off of thousands of customers. So when you do business with 54, you can trust you're being taken care of. The best in the industry. And one of the reasons we are able to do that is because we are a complete factory direct company. We control all the process A to Z. We bring everything right to you guys. Right? Now there's 2 ways of doing business out there for companies, right? There's factory direct, which we are, and we have chain of command. So chain of command companies like local contractors, maybe a little bit smaller foreign companies, home improvement companies, where they have the manufacturer, the sub-manufacturer, the general contractor, the subcontractor, the supplier, the dealership, right? I call that layer cake business, okay? Because each layer you add, 2 things happen. Price goes up because everyone wants a piece of the pie, quality goes down because accountability is gone the further you separate from the stock one, right? So we here at 54, we wanted to get rid of all the middlemen because we want to own all the good and all the potential bad. Again, we want to keep all the risk on us to make sure you guys are put in the best position with your install. Now let me ask you this question. When you guys do business with a company, do you prefer to do business with a factory direct company or a chain of command company? Factory direct, right. Now, in 2025, there's that saying, you've all heard the saying, we need 3 quotes. We need to get 3 quotes. People don't want 3 quotes anymore, guys. Because too many people have things going on. We all have jobs. The world moves a lot quicker than it did back in 1990. You just sift through the yellow pages and be like, aha, this company, right? People don't want 3 quotes. They want 3 things: good product, good price, good warranty. That's what they want. Because if you're just shopping based off price, like we have 3 prices here. We have $3,000, $6,000, $10,000. And we're just shopping based off price and no other information. And just say, $10,000 seems like a lot, $3,000 seems like a little, let's go 6. What's that guarantee? What's that getting? You just spent $6 grand. What's the material? What's the quality? What's the warranty? How long is it gonna last? How long does it take to install? There's so many so many different factors that go into it, right? Because even if you're, actually in the United States today, the average cost of doing flooring is about $6,000. Okay? And if you're doing, this is where you separate, I would do a quality service warranty, you can do it right here. Excuse me. So, let's just use $6,000 as an average cost to do flooring in the United States. If you're doing law of averages, you can do $12,000 for the top and $3,000 for the bottom. So when you're doing business, you have a product with quality, you have the service, you have a warranty. If you're spending $6,000 as an average, what do you think average means?
Exactly that average.
Average, normal, run of the mill, nothing special, right? If you were to spend more than average, what would you expect to happen to the quality of the product?
To go up.
What about the service?
Everything will go up.
What about the warranty? Right? No, you wouldn't expect it. You would absolutely demand it, because why would you spend $1 more than average to get nothing back? I wouldn't. Would you? Would you? So now, on the inverse, what would happen if you go close to that $3,000 price? What do you think happens to the quality of the product?
Gonna go down.
It's gonna go down, right? It's gonna last. It's gonna crack. It's gonna let moisture leak through. What about the service? Are they gonna answer the phone? Do they have a phone? Is their number real? Right? Who are you gonna talk to? Warranty. Does it exist? Right? So, and then, so when you're spending money, it's not so much like every dollar that you make is valuable. It's your life's work. So what people want, guys, it's not that they want the cheapest price. They want to get the absolute best product, the absolute best service, the absolute best warranty. They don't want to spend the $12,000. They want to get an average price, right? They want to spend the average amount of money. What would you guys call that?
Value.
Value and a good deal. And we here at 54, that's what we strive to do. And one of the main reasons we can do that and guarantee that, because we know we do that all day, every day with what we do and how we do it. We actually have a price match guarantee. If another company has a similar better floor, with a similar better warranty, it's a factory direct structure, we will match their price and beat it for them, even after we install the job for money. Who's going to do that? That's how confident we are with our process, that you're going to get absolutely the best product, the best service, the best warranty with it, that we're even willing to lose money on our job to make sure that you're satisfied. Now, up to this point, do you guys have absolutely any questions with anything we went over so far? No. Is there anything up to this point that would prevent you guys from doing business with us at 54 so far?
No.
Okay. So let's actually look into the different product options that we have. So I know you're looking at LVT, right? So LVT, this is contractor grade. This is optional. This is like the Home Depot, you hire Chuck and Shrug, Mr. Smith, right? This is this. So it looks like it's a nice LVT floor. It's not the worst thing, but here's some drawbacks with it. The mill and the wear layer on this, almost non-existent really. It's susceptible to scratches. It's susceptible to tensile strength impacts, meaning if you drop something on there, you can risk chipping it and denting it. If you have dogs and you have kids and people run around in your house, you will have problems with this. It will start shifting the floor. The locking mechanism on this will move. And then if it moves, what happens if something spills?
It's underneath.
It's underneath. So what if you spent $3,000 on this and moisture got underneath there and started blowing the floor up? How would you feel?
Not good.
Horrible, right? Because you just wasted all that money. Most expensive project is the one you do more than once, right?
Right.
So this might be a good short-term fix. A lot of renter or fix and flip people do this stuff because they're not investing in long-term value in the house. So is this the type of quality product of flooring you're looking to have in your house? No, so we can put this in no pile then? Okay, no pile. Now, here's another option. Here's another option. This is the high-end Home Depot floor. You can fly away in it. So, see that? So it's a little bit better, it's got a padding, this is actually considered waterproof to an extent, because again, it still suffers from the same type of drawback as the first one. It's more contractor made. The locking mechanism can slide. My parents actually, so here's a quick story. My mom built a brand new house, right? And they put Home Depot light-proof flooring in there, the highest grade they had. We didn't know it was Home Depot, okay? They put it in. House under a warranty for 1 year. Within 6 months, her locking mechanism separated. I cut my foot on that floor, true story. So did my mother, true story. They came in and replaced the entire floor. Since it was Home Depot flooring, right? Guess what happened again? Same thing happened. My mom called the builder again to replace it. They don't even make the floor anymore. And her warranty was up. 1 year. That's what you get with all these products, that 1 year warranty. So then she had to go, this is before I worked at 50 Floor. She had to go buy a whole new floor. She had to spend another $7,000, but she went with the best stuff. And I'll show you the best stuff in 1 second. Now, what if that would happen to you and you had to go spend an extra $7,000 on a product that you already spent money on? How would you feel, Ebony?
Pissed.
Yes. So we can put this level of quality in the middle pile too? Yes? Okay. I'm going to show you our high quality Avery Grove. Can't bend it. This is our stuff. This is the AC4 rated LVP flooring of 50 Floor Global Gem. It's completely scratch resistant. You can take your key, scratch my key, not the floor. It is 100% waterproof. You can fill your downstairs, and let's just say this entire room, we fill this, put this on the floor. You can fill your entire room with 3 feet of water, and it would be completely fine for 72 hours. Now, I don't recommend doing that unless you want to have the best house party of all time, probably. But, you guys, this is a completely waterproof floor, completely scratch resistant. So if you have dogs, kids, parties, high traffic areas, this will handle everything for you guys. Spills, it's great with cleaning. You can use the Swiffers, you can use the mops, you can use whatever method you want to clean this because it's very easy, very low maintenance. Locking mechanism is the best locking mechanism in the industry. Because if it's not, how's it going to be waterproof? I don't care if the surface is waterproof, it's the grooves, it's the locking mechanism that makes it. You can try to break that, you can't. With these other ones, you can break them pretty easy. Right? Now, Ebony, this is the quality of flooring you're looking to have in your house, correct?
Yes.
So this is the quality you're looking for. So with that being said, we'll put this in the yes pile, and let's go design and pick out the color that you want to make this the best floor in the room of your dreams. Sound fair enough?
Yes.
Okay, let's do it. So put this over here. And then you would go and show their 4 color choices. You see how that works? See how flowy that was? See how professional that was? Compare that to the Empire people you had. It doesn't even close, is it?
I mean, just listening to that out of context, I would have no idea what he's selling. Is he selling a financial product? Because that's what it's sounding like. Is he selling floors? I wouldn't be able to tell that.
Same one dash. So, that's how easy it is for the kill kit right there, guys. It's that easy.
Well, your conviction's through the roof too, so all of us need to get to that place where we believe in the product at that level.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you, I don't really know much about the floors yet. I'm not an expert in flooring.
I love in the video, you're like talking, you're like,